But for now, currently P6 in the standings, coming off of an okay race, but nonetheless, we have Suzuka up next, and we have some things we need to take care of. We are very aware rather that it was a very difficult race around Singapore. It was definitely not our best race, as Singapore rarely is, but nonetheless, we have to make some continual pushes. We have some things going on. We have some research. We are 100% dedicated into next season, and so we're going to be making a big push next season, and we're effectively just giving up on this season for sure. But our race preview and our race prep, we'll go to race prep. You want us to reach Q2, huh? I don't know if I can like guarantee any of these things, so we're not gonna touch it. What we do have is $20 million, and so I want to look at what we can do here and who we have yet to really scout out as a potential. We're still scouting out potential replacements for Kevin going into next year. I know Fernando could be a good one. We'll go ahead and scout Fernando. I'm debating. I keep going back and forth on getting someone who is young and can grow, or going for that like established really good guy already. Like maybe Valtteri is a good one. Who knows? But I will go ahead and scout them up. Theo also has one of these. We'll go ahead and throw that into his cornering. And any of our staff have development points. We do. I'm glad I checked. Go ahead and throw that into chassis. And Simone Rasta is an 82 overall. Love to see it. Anyone else? Anyone else? No. All right. Any facility upgrades we can do here? I think I am going to go ahead and do the suspension simulator. I'm trying to give us a good baseline for next season for all of these things. Our team attractiveness, $4 million. Sure. I need to make our team as approachable as possible when we start to approach new drivers. But for now, we're focusing ahead. Suzuka this weekend. Here we go. P15 and 17. Sounds about make with a 95% confidence. Wowee. That's a mood. All right, it says no rain for this session. We'll send Mick out with Yuki. And then we'll send Kevin a little after. Trying to hopefully catch a bit of a gap. Oh, Alonso, you absolute fool. No one else leave. All right, we're gonna catch Perez, but ugh, Mick got held up so bad. Kevin goes fastest, but he also encountered a bit of traffic thanks to Perez. Hopefully we return the favor at least a little bit. Apparently not enough. I want to refuel Mick and send him again on the same tires. Kind of same with Kev. Just to send him out again, just to see if we can improve at all on the little bit of traffic we sustained there. Oh, of course Albon gets in our way immediately again. A lot of yellows. Yellow green though. Maybe improvement for Mick. All right, Mick at least improved. He improved a little bit. Kevin didn't improve by much, but that's okay. We'll now put him on the soft new tires, and we'll prepare for our last runs. Honestly, our pace doesn't look too bad, so I'm not feeling too bad about it. We're gonna go last again. Last like normal, I guess I should say. We'll send Kevin first, then Mick. We'll hop on board here with Mick. Hop on board here with Mick for our final lap of Q1 here. Should make it 10 seconds, plenty of time. Plenty of time, timed it. All right, someone knocked at my door.
Weird.
Wish I knew why. We're back, baby. Kevin goes yellow, green. Mick has gone green, green. Rounding it out here. Kevin is safe unless Mick knocks Kevin out. One of our drivers is through. And it will be... Oh, Kevin Magnuson makes it through to Q2 by a couple of tenths. So close. Someone ringing my doorbell really threw me off right there. Kevin makes it through to Q2. Things you love to see. Oh, yeah, apparently now it is full wets. It is an immediate jump to full wets, which means we are definitely out.
Radio is good.
Alright, it's gonna get to inters. Like it's gonna get to inters. So do I just wait? What do I put in a banker?
More rain now, so just watch for slippery conditions.
Let's just put in a banker on the wets, and then we'll just wait for the end of the session on enters. Wow, we got like zero chance to do any kind of like shenanigans. We held up by almost, you know. Verstappen immediately puts. My God, man. My God, man. Hey, yo, the fast teams do be fast. All right, we're gonna hop on board here with Kevin again. On the inters, Kevin with like over a second and a half to make up to the Red Bull of Sergio Perez is gonna need a monstrous lap here if we're gonna make it through to Q3. I don't personally see it happening because our car is an absolute dumpster fire. But nonetheless, we're going to do our darndest. Kevin should, I mean, this time should be flying compared to our first time though. So there at least is that. As the checkered flag comes out, and we will be finished with Q2 here at the end of this lap. Making our way down towards Spoon, towards this back straight. Should be a green here for us, as we are now finding ourselves 7.25 seconds off the pace of the first from our first lap. Can we do it? This will determine our spot here for tomorrow. Oh, by 3 thousandths. 3 thousandths. Settle. How we doing, Settle? It is not Mick's fault. Our car this season is an absolute dumpster fire. I literally gave up on developing the car for this season a while ago. So it is it's not necessarily Mick's fault. It is honestly my fault. Regardless, this is gonna be a tough one, mainly because every race is a tough one. But let's see what we can do here.
Now we should have good weather for the race, and that will be welcome news
Softs.
for the teams.
Can't see.
There we see Kevin Magnuson.
Kevin Magnuson.
Get ready. It's the
A lot of
Japanese Grand
softs.
Prix.
Lot of softs.
It's lights out and
And
away
away we go. Everyone on softs. A majority of the top 9 are on used softs. And there's Botas down here, also on used softs. Come on, Meg, let's get around the Williams. There you go. Shut the door. There you go. There we go. Just like that, up 2 positions. Kevin making a move. Kevin making a move on good old Danny, and Mick coming right through with him. Oh boy. Go ahead and lower these.
Haas with an overtake.
Played F1 22 co-op career with a friend, and first season you were driving with AlphaTauri, but you did so bad you got fired, got hired by Haas. That's amazing. That yeah, I'm thinking about starting an F1 22 driver career for on stream and on YouTube, mainly because I finally figured out how to set up my wheel and pedals correctly, and so I'm hoping I can be able to do that, and then do that on stream as well as F1 Manager. But for right now, I got a lot of ground I need to make up with in terms of YouTube. So plus I'm agonizingly close to finishing season 2, and I'm so excited for season 3 because boy, it can't get any worse. All right, let's see. We are in a DRS train all the way up to P3. He's a Red Bull 1-2. Your friend is driving Williams. In season 2, you're fighting for the Drivers' Championship. That's amazing. That's awesome. Yeah, I need to start doing more F122 stuff again. I was doing a My Team career for a bit, but a bunch of the footage got corrupted. So Gunther could be proud of you. That's everyone's dream, is just for Gunther to be proud of us. All right, Kevin, we're losing touch here. What's going on? I know our car is slow, but it can't be this slow. I got the Logitech G20.
Copy that.
Mick.
Let's see what happened there. Right, watch this. There's Schumacher. They've gone wide. They won't be happy about that. They've locked up and gone straight on.
Just floor damage. Oh, Mick. Oh, someone else. Yuki. Yuki also running wide. Get by him, Mick.
Wide.
Really indicative of where our car's at this year. We're battling with the Williams at the back. We're just gonna leave Mick alone now. We're gonna play safety car, hopefully. Yeah, I have the Logitech G23. F122. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of bugs, but I feel like that's kind of what makes it fun sometimes. I mean, it was a lot worse when it first came out, and there were like all of the barriers of doom. Mick. Oh, wrong way.
They've gone wide.
Mick, just relax. Relax, Mick. I don't want to retire Mick, but at the same time, with underfloor damage, he's definitely not going to be able to keep up. And even with a safety car, I don't think it's really going to matter. We'll see how he does in like 14 laps. We'll check in at like the halfway point, and we may just retire Mick just to save the car and the components and not have to make any more components the rest of the year besides another floor. Kevin is holding on to Albon here. Albon, Vettel, and Norris. Very good, very exciting. Okay.
We can take a look now.
He's gone.
Right, watch this.
He's gone.
There's Schumacher.
He's gone. The underfloor has obviously compromised Mick to the point of no return. Get out of here. Save the
Lock up
components.
there.
Save the components. We'll move on. Home race next week. We'll be okay.
We need to retire the car.
And we had a water pump leak or something, so we had to retire Mick. He did a sprint in Imola, got him first, did a medium and hards on the race, and last 3 laps we got a warning that you needed to keep up the tire regulations. I was like, what focus on? When I came to the last lap, you got disqualified. Oh, so it didn't recognize your stop. I haven't seen that one yet. When I played my original My Team, I don't think I got that many bugs. Of course, it's been a while since I have played it, so I don't know if there are any new ones. I haven't really kept up, per se, with new bugs or anything. 7 seconds. I know there's like bugs with safety cars specifically. It's a bug with a new update. Oh, great. Perfect timing. Honestly, I think bugs kind of make the perfect clips to post online anyway, so I'm kind of down. I know I've seen bugs with like the safety cars and things like that. Crash? Hamilton? Oh, Lewis! Oh, an absolute disaster.
Let's have a look. Now watch this. Lewis Hamilton involved in this one.
Oh, the huge lockup. Oh, you hate to see it.
Collision there. That's very unfortunate.
Uh-oh, Lewis.
The team are really disappointed with that.
I would also be very disappointed if I had to drive the W13, so there's that. He doesn't even drop all the way out. That's hilarious. But that's a free position for us. That's a free place. We will take it. All right, let's catch up to this gap. Let's close up this gap a little bit here, Kev. Hamilton box. Just leave him on overtake. See if we can make something happen here. No, our car's acceleration is not it, apparently. Let's see if we can make something happen out of this back stretch here down to 130R. Nope, apparently not. Go ahead and just lower that back down. It's not what the engineer meant when he meant hammer time. Agreed. Hammering the wall time, maybe. Or are we off? We're still only 11 seconds off the leaders. I think doing a one stop here may benefit us the most, especially if we can kind of get dragged along with DRS. Nailed it. Just like we drew it up. When our tire delta is looking pretty good compared to the front group. I have to imagine most of the top 10 are doing a two stop based on the fact that they're going to have like no tires to do a one stop. So I think doing a one stop here may actually come to benefit us if we can hold on. Kevin, if we can hold on. If we can just kind of hang out in this little group, I think we may be able to play a little bit of track position here and hopefully utilize it down the stretch on the mediums. It's a, it's a tall order, but I think we can do it. So how are we feeling now that the 2022 F1 season is over? Abu Dhabi was a lot of fun to watch, even though Max kind of just walked away with it, but it was a lot of fun to watch. Heartbroken. Oh, yeah, it was pretty sad. I'm not gonna lie. You've never seen such a betrayal in your life. Betrayal on whose part? Dude, our car is so slow in a straight line. You talking about Max and Checo? That's the only thing I can think of. Max on Checo. That was wild. Man, I forgot how long it's actually been since like I've been streaming regularly. That was an absolutely insane move by Max Verstappen. Like, just absolutely wild to me. Because after everything that Checo has done for Max, to just go out and do our boy like that was absolutely insane to me. I don't understand it at all. It's absolutely incredulous. And honestly, they kind of were getting dragged, and like kind of for good reason too. Because, oh boy. It's absolutely insane. We're kind of falling out of here. Don't really have the ERS to really push it, but I kind of need to. Yeah, the Max on Checo thing, the Mercedes dominance in Brazil was also just absolutely wild. Definitely didn't see that one really happening going into the week. It seems like Mercedes finally figured out something in terms of at least that one race. Honestly, I think they did a lot better in Abu Dhabi than I was expecting as well. So that was absolutely like crazy. Yeah, there we go. First pit stops coming in. Still doing good. Still on track. Still on track. Yeah, I figured Brazil would probably work with Mercedes the best. The fans and managers say Checo crashed on purpose in Monaco. Max didn't forget about those kind of payback. Yeah, I saw that. I don't really have too many opinions on it, to be honest. If that is the case, that's kind of really petty and like honestly kind of really childish of Max, considering he has both championships locked up. And it honestly was kind of like pretty petty in my opinion. I don't know if there's any way to really prove that Checo did crash on purpose, but I mean, even so, when you're a world champion by 100 and whatever, how many points he ended up winning by, that's just like, that's crazy to me. Honestly, we're out of DRS. I think we honestly need to regain some ERS here as best as we can. Oh, Checo crashes on. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, he crashes on purpose to secure third. I mean, unless Checo knew somehow that Ferrari was going to just pull an absolute disaster class of a strategy to like give and then put Checo in the lead. It's like I just don't understand the reasoning behind it at all. I think it's kind of just like it seems very desperate from Max fans, in my opinion. Yeah, why immediately go to Helmet Marco and then tell him about it? Like, yeah, I crashed on purpose so Max wouldn't get pole, of course. Yeah, I don't think there's any merit to it at all, and so who knows? If Max really believes that he did it on purpose, then damn, that's one way to burn a bridge with probably the best teammate he's had in a while at Red Bull. So I don't know if we'll ever actually figure out the reason, but I just don't think that's a good one. Yellow flag, safety car. No.
Oh, we've had a spin.
Joe spinning. You're falling off like a brick. Trying to think of our best strategy here. Just looking at it, I think if we pit here, and if they're following this strategy, they're going to be pitting between, I saw that, Kev, between 35 and 40 for the 2-stop, and then they're going to be flying. So we need as much of a tire delta as possible. So if I can push this to like lap 25 and just kind of just live with the and just live with the results, I think we might just have to do that. We just need as fresh a tires as possible to finish this. Oh god, Checo sacrificed multiple races. Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, Checo has done so much for Max on his way towards his 2 titles. Yellow flag. Oh, I mean, there was a quote from Checo about how if Max has 2 titles, they're because of him, which is absolutely a wild thing to say, but at the same time, like, it's kind of true. It was just kind of really crazy to hear him say it out loud. And so that was absolutely bonkers to me. But Brazil's not acceptable in Abu Dhabi. He said he'll do everything to help Checo for 2nd place. But yeah, well, I feel like Abu Dhabi is a bit of a weird coincidence, because at that point, when you convert, see, I think here's my conspiracy. I'm gonna put my tinfoil hat on. I think that Red Bull switched Max to a 1-stop, 1 to secure the win, and 2 to put him and Checo on separate strategies so that they don't have to ask Max to do anything to help Checo. That's my tinfoil hat thing, because I think if they had put both of them on the 2-stop strategy, then they would have had to ask Max to do something to help Checo. But by converting him to the 1-stop, and they have the perfect cover too, because with Charles converting to the 1-stop, I think if they had converted, if they had the perfect excuse to Checo to be like, we had to convert Max to the 1-stop to secure the win. But if you take that a step further, then you also have to say, we don't think he could have caught up on a 2-stop, and then which you then have Checo's side going, well, then why did you put me on a 2-stop? It's kind of wild to me. The whole thing is just wild to me. I Kev, box this lap. It's yeah, that's my conspiracy corner segment. Alfa Romeo, the absolute indignity.
It's a collision. Oh, and that's a crash.
Freaking Gasly and Bottas, both Alfa Romeos, crashed into me, giving me a puncture and suspension damage, and then they get to just drive off. Oh, this is horrific. Oh, this is horrific. Our season's already in the dust, and then they go and pull this on us. Oh, this is rigged. I don't know if it's for ratings or views or what, but it's absolutely rigged. That's horrific. And they both just get to come out. This is crazy. Yeah, it's just, I feel like this is gonna be my version of doing that, except we're just gonna do this. We're just gonna do this as something, and just in case something crazy happens, we'll just do this. We'll watch.
Here's the replay. Now just
Kevin.
focus on the Haas.
All right, if he spins or something else again, we retire the car and we go next. This is absolutely wild to me. Mick crashed of his own accord.
Let's take a look at the replay.
What is happening? What is happening? I hate everything. I asked for something. I did ask for something crazy. You're right, Kevin. Just get in here. We've broken enough components. This. Oh God. This is almost as crazy as the real Japanese Grand Prix this year. I don't know if I've ever retired both cars. I've never seen this view before. This is incredible. I've never seen this angle. They're just in the garage. This is awesome. Huh. I've never seen this view. This is incredible. I never would have seen this before. This is the first time I've retired both cars from a race. No, this is hilarious. No, I mean, I'm laughing too because this is absolutely insane to me. What a day. What do I do now? I did not know you could look. I didn't know you could have this view. Also, why is Kevin still in the car? My God, you can get out of the car. Also, I figured we would have a better crowd than this. Japan normally comes out. Like, look at this. I have some empty seats all over the place. This is absolutely insane to me. It's absolutely crazy. I have never seen that. I love how they do it too, where it's like, oh yeah, they both have 5-second penalties, and so cool. Bottas is probably out of the points, but Gasly's in 13th. Granted, he's really far off. Yeah, that's true. That's true. People left. Both Haas cars out. The show's gone. I mean, sure, who's gonna win? I can't even watch like the actual, or can I? Can I? Oh, I can. Okay. I mean, I'm not going to, but we'll watch the Leclerc Verstappen battle down the stretch, I guess. Russell also right there. Perez a full 14 seconds off the pace.
Who's running wide there?
Oh, Leclerc running wide. Who's gonna do it?
Like we've had a spin.
Lewis battling back up into P8, by the way. Verstappen pits from second. Leclerc running long, pits there, and does successfully overcut. He prevents the undercut from Verstappen. But now Perez, our boy, backing up Leclerc into Verstappen. Oh, Leclerc gets around him. That might do it. The Ferrari might be on his way towards victory because Perez still has to pit. Or no, Perez is going to the end on the mediums, but the real question is how long can he hold on to the fresh softs of Leclerc? He's doing a pretty decent job at... Oh, absolutely, it's around the Ferrari. Ooh, what a battle. Oh, Verstappen is catching up too. Almost within that 1 second barrier. He's so close. He loses a lot of time. So, oh, he's in. He's in. This is going to get crazy. 2 Red Bulls, 1 Ferrari, and then a Merc way back here. This is literally like how the season has gone. 2 teams and then a Merc like 10 seconds behind them. Leclerc leads, 4 laps remaining. Leclerc leads from Perez, leads from Verstappen. Going in 2 laps remaining. Vettel, Sebastian. Here, we'll watch the last 2. Multi 21. You said there's a Ferrari in the lead. Things you hate to see. Bunch of blue flags might ruin this race for the Red Bulls here, because as we know, the back markers can cause some absolute havoc for the lead cars. Look at that cut across. The Williams coming in clutch, but not enough to push the Red Bulls out of DRS, as it seems to happen to us every single time. Leclerc, 2 laps remaining. Still leads a couple of Red Bulls. Oh, Checo looked like he wanted to send one up the inside. Could not get the move done. Checo fighting with Verstappen now, slowing up, losing pace with the Ferrari. Uh-oh. No team orders here. Checo still feeling slighted from the results of Brazil in real life. Oh, and the Aston Martin absolutely in the way. Probably either Zhou or Stroll. Oh, and that absolutely puts a pin in this gap from Perez to Leclerc. A full 0.8 of a gap here. The Red Bull are really good in a straight line, but the back marker might have doomed the Red Bulls. Perez now defending for his life again. We'll just shift the battle here as Leclerc looks like he's going to run away with it. And it's really going to be whether or not Verstappen can get Checo on the final lap of the race as we head down towards the back straight, towards 130R. Verstappen's going to try and go the long way around. Oh, not enough. Not enough into the last chicane. And Checo is going to hold off Verstappen for P2 on the podium. That was a great finish. That was a great finish to that race, considering both Haas cars are out already. What an absolute banger of a last few laps. Back markers kind of screwed Perez there out of a chance for the win, but Max really tried to almost send one around the outside of 130R, which would have been absolutely crazy. Would have been crazy. Checo, the Mexican Minister of Defense, successfully defends Max Verstappen on the soft tires. We have a yellow flag in sector 1 for someone.
There's been a crash.
Stroll crashing after the checkered flag or on the last lap?
So this was the Aston Martin.
Oh, Stroll, the race is over, my guy. Oh, huge lockout. This corner has gotten
Nasty crash there.
nasty crash. Nasty. What a race. What an absolutely wild sequence of events in Japan. Like, what absolutely wild sequence. Kevin, you're in the garage. Why are you here?
Not much for Kevin Magnussen.
Yeah, no kidding. We look at this. Oh, Lewis ended up dropping back down to P12. That's rough. Yeah, horrible day for Haas. What is that? Mick finished plus 47 laps and Kevin finished plus 26 laps. Amazing. Kevin loses 10th place thanks to Esteban Ocon finishing, what is that, 5th? Yeah, 5th. Kevin drops out of the top 10. Haas still a vice grip hold on P6 in the constructors. What a weird and absolutely wild day in Suzuka. That was crazy. Yeah, not smart tactics racing in the paddock. You are correct. But thankfully, we made no promises for this race, and that's $3.8 million in the bank.